Great job.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
was fun.
Thanks for bringing that vision to Purple Bee.
Of course.
Man, so many questions. First of all, this record, obviously it's super personal.
Mhm.
You're exploring dualities above and below.
Mhm.
I've seen you in interviews talk about the above is this character named Neptune, maybe, and the below is a girl. Is that right? Can you explain that?
There's so many ways to
Yeah.
like explain what above and what below is to me. I think for me, when it comes to this project, I think it's more about kind of the duality
Mm-hmm.
of life and experiences. Like sometimes people think that when you go through something that's traumatic or something that induces grief, that somehow you can avoid like something like, oh, like I don't want to feel. I don't want to feel. I don't want to like get deep. I don't want to be emotional. I'm just going to like go out and have fun and go party and go be with my friends. And then there's the people that's like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to be around people. I want to be in my house and I want to cry and I want to, be with my dog. And I think that everybody should have a little bit of both, and everybody should like explore both. And I think that that's actually when you get to healing, is equal parts above and equal parts below, and so, being who I am, being androgynous, dual, whatever you want to call me, I feel like that's just like this innate thing in me of like I'm always trying to find balance because I'm so in the middle and centered. And so, yeah, I think that's kind of what it was just like, as above, so below. They mirror each other. They're both important to each other, and they matter,
Yeah. And then bringing it from the studio to this live environment and doing it in one take with a live band, that's a big risk.
Yeah.
And you it was already a very ambitious project, and you just ratcheted it up a few notches. Like, why? Why'd you do that?
I didn't even think about it. Like, I'm a theater kid,
Mhm.
so for me, my whole life, I was taught to perform with just like, fuck it, and just get out there and
Mhm.
go do it and go figure it out. And I love bands, the
Yeah.
past lives, my band, they're fucking incredible. They're
Yeah.
like the most amazing human beings on the planet. And
Shout out past
shout
lives.
out to
Love you
the
guys.
past lives. They're unhuman. And so there's this energy that I've found to come with like being with bands and that I can't really get like being by myself or doing it with tracks. And it's cool to have Kinder here now and have like this like DJ sample loop element. I've always wanted that and dreamed of that, and so that's cool. But at the end of the day, like I'm always gonna want some live drums, and I'm always gonna want some bass, and I'm always gonna want some guitar, because I think that that's what music is. Like there should always be a sense of humanity and like a sense of like primitiveness, somewhere sprinkled something in somewhere. And so, yeah.
Okay, and now you're on the other side of this performance. I know it's fresh, but like any of these songs take on new meaning or have new sort of vibe to you once you've done it in this setting?
I feel like, there's a lot more that I have to say about this project, and there's going to be more videos, and we're going to be doing remixes and all these different things. But for me, like personally, maybe, I shouldn't be exploiting this, but me personally, like this was where I let go.
Yeah.
Personally, I'll keep telling the story forever, and I want to do shows next year with this and the rest of this year, and bring this to audience and other people. But personally, the pain or the anger element of it, I feel like just like went away. So now, hopefully, when I play these songs in the future, I get to like explore it differently and get more observational. I love when I can become more observational with my music and like less like in it.
centered in the middle of it.
Yeah, right in the middle of it. And so I feel like the more, but who knows, you know, like there could be a day where I'm right back in that room and right back in that space and it hits me. So I don't know, but I'm open to any of it.
I noticed the Fleetwood Mac quote in the middle of one of those songs at the end. How I know you know I read about how you used to play Fleetwood Mac covers at Kick Butt Coffee.
Yes.
And now you're doing this opus, and you're still nodding to that. You know, what does that mean to you? Why did you sneak that in, and how far have you come? Like, what's
I
going
don't
on
know.
there?
We kind of just said.
I think we realized the chords were the same. I think we realized the chords were the same to one of the songs, so we were just like,
Yeah,
we'll
we
throw
were
it
just
in
like,
there.
and we love Dreams, and we listen to you know.
But Quentin specifically said they didn't want to go all the way with it. They were like, we're not giving them all that. They've
No.
heard Dreams too many times.
I know. I was like, you could go literally close your eyes and go walk down the street, and you could go hear somebody play
Yeah,
Dreams.
but not in that context. The context is everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I want to give it just a little moment. Also, I feel like it worked so perfectly in tandem with I Miss New York, with that song, which is a song that is going to be a single towards the end of the year. But, you know, it's like, it just felt like it was, you know.
Can you talk just for a minute about these collaborators that you brought with you? Sammy's been on Purple Bee before, and Kinder's we just met yesterday, but I know he had a big part in the record, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
how did this all come about?
I mean, do I have 20 minutes for Sammy? Because I love Sammy. Sammy is one of my favorite human beings alive. I'm getting emotional. I'm done. It's already gone. But I just like love her, and we go through everything together. We're both Capricorns, and so we just kind of go through everything together. So it felt like it was time again for us to work musically again, and we always do, but like we just do it in different ways, and it's just really cool, and we're in each other's brains, so that's helpful. And then I've known Kinder since 2016. The first time I ever recorded outside of being a child was with him, and we made a project that you'll never find. And then after that, he went to LA and did big boy things and worked with big boy people, and I was doing the past lives, and you know, and we kind of went our own directions, but we always connected, and then the universe just like brought us magically right back together, like 8 years into it, and just said, okay, like, and I had already worked with Marshall Moon, shout out Marshall Moon, for making As Above with me, and then shout out to El Dusty, and Jimmy, and Ducky, and so many people that helped make So Below. And so Kinder, like he does with many artists, he kind of takes all of it and computes it into one, you know, thing. And we work so hard on that. And then J Bones, I mean, Julian is my son. I birthed him out of my body, which is crazy because I look very good for being a mother of a person this age. But yeah, literally full formed like that out of my body, in the hospital. But no, you know, Julian is a part of the Vallejo ancestry of Austin, Texas.
If Vallejo is a legend around here, okay. We play the song where he got up, Just Another Day. We play that around here. We rock it.
Yep. Yeah. His mother is the sister of AJ and Alex.
What a family, man.
And so I've only had Vallejo drummers, because Matt Vallejo is in my band and is a drummer. So it's crazy because I work with 3 generations of Vallejos. I work with Alex and AJ. I work with Matt and Nico, and then I work with Julian. And so I'm just like, I feel like I should be invited to every Vallejo event. And it's just like I'm an honorary Vallejo.
We're working
at
on
this point.
getting Vallejo here for the big anniversary show. So
Well, they should
stay
do
tuned.
it. You put in a good word. And then
for us.
Seth, my birthday twin, we have the same birthday, which
Another
I
Capricorn,
forgot. But
huh?
then a lot of earth. Yeah, no, I met Seth at a writing camp, and we just talked very silly for a very long time. Very goofy little time, and then we were like, we like each other, and this is cool. And then when I thought about this, I was just like, Seth looks so cool. And it just so happens that he can also play the guitar really well.
Yeah. Does not hurt that he can shred.
It doesn't hurt. And so I said, you know what, Seth, you're so cool. And he lets us use his home, and he can do everything. And so I feel very safe in this iteration. And it takes a little small village, but
It does.
but I love them.
Yeah, and by the way, shout out to Dave at the Goose.
Dave and Rebecca.
Dave and Rebecca are pretty much
Jesus
the
Christ
reason that
and-
we know
and
you.
Mary, the Virgin Mary.
They brought the Past Lives to Purple Bee
Yes,
for
he
the
did.
first time, and so that started this relationship. We brought Sammy here,
Mm-hmm.
and hooked us up with the Sonic Guild people.
Mhm.
I know you've got Freed Texas involved with this show,
Woo!
so there's a lot of people helping make this happen. So
Absolutely.
shout out to them.
It's incredible. It's incredible. Dave and Rebecca with the Goose, my Jesus Christ, what they have done. We recorded all the demos for As Above there. We recorded all the demos for Purple Dreams with the Past Lives there.
Mhm.
Sometimes I just go there
Yeah.
and just cry or something. They're so incredibly supportive, and I said I want to recreate my closet, and I want to turn all the lights off, and so it feels like my house. And they were like, okay, sure,
Mhm.
and they had no idea what it was going to look like, and so ultimately very grateful. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, thanks so much.
of course.
Anything else you want to say? What's next for this act and this band? Are you going to go do some touring? Are you going to play big shows? Are you going to make a bunch of videos? You going to make
Maybe.
another record? What are you going to do?
Maybe we will. Maybe we'll do all of it.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah, no, I love the fact that I get to explore so many different sides of me. I mean, even both shows that I've done here
Mhm.
could not be more different.
Mhm.
And so it's so cool. And me in the past lives, we're making new music and we're figuring things out. And I love when I get to put on this wig and go be shirtless and go be a man. It's
Yeah.
very fun. But this is also nice to get to do this, and I'm going to be definitely doing this a lot next year. And I'm so sorry because you're going to see a lot of me, and you're going to be like, I need Quentin.
Yes,
to
please. We want
go
more.
home
We
and
want
go
to
to
see
sleep.
all the sides of you, and all the music that comes from each side, and mash it up and rearrange it, and come back with each side, and we'll have you here, and that would be
Thank
great.
you.
Yes.
Thank you. I will be here. But
Okay.
yeah, again, like you guys are so incredible. I came in here and I was like, this and there needs to be a camera on the ceiling, and hi, you guys let artists get to play
Mhm.
in such a unique and creative way, and this is so magical, and now this moment is forever, and a thing that I'll be
Beautiful.
watching tonight and cringing.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited, and yeah.
Well, we're going to put it on our reel, and we're going to be proud of it. We're going to share it with people who, Ram's got it in his reel already. I think he already posted on his socials. That's
Ram's
Ram.
got it in the
Ram
reel.
Carrington.
We love Ram. We love Ram.
And if this is a PSA to other artists, it's take a page from Quentin's book. It's take a risk, be creative, have a vision, come to us, and let's get weird together, and let's make cool stuff together, and let's take risks, and go for it.
Absolutely. And this is the place to do it. And also thank you to everybody, all the cameramen, all the people in the back, Grego, the people, hi Grego, we love you. Everybody back there, just the people making food, it's like, we are so taken care of. All the cameras.
Yes.
I've been given so many cameras.
Yeah.
And
I-
so,
we-
yeah.
Also, I heard the click of the Polaroid in that one song. It was perfectly placed. That was so good. It was you, wasn't it? Yeah, that was so good.
Great moment. But yeah,
Quentin Arispa, Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We did it!